Hey, what's up guys? Glad to have y'all back for another episode of our one-of-a-kind rig series. In this episode, we look at a movie star. Now, let's dive into this one-of-a-kind rig. The monster of a truck, that is the T815, has roamed the highways of the world since the historic car maker, Tatra, first introduced the vehicle in 1983, in what was then Czechoslovakia. Tatra is the third oldest continuously operating truck manufacturer in the world. The company motto is Tatra Nezna Bratra. Yeah, I definitely butchered that. Or if translated, it means Tatra knows no brother, meaning it has no competition. While this enormous machine has historically been deployed in armies, its imposing and boxy cab has always become synonymous with fire trucks in Central Europe and the United States. In Australia, it's a symbol of the back-breaking work of mining. The Tatra T815 and its progeny have long been the preferred workhorse of local mining companies. That's probably why Australian director George Miller thought of this lumbering behemoth when he needed to come up with a design for the terrifying 18-wheel war rig, driven by Charlize Theron's character in his epic 2015 action film, Mad Max: Fury Road. Miller has proclaimed that the war rig was the most important part of the film after the cast, which is why he held nothing back when modifying the Tatra T815 into the armored colossus of his cinematic dreams. In fact, Mad Max sound designer Mark Mangini told Southern California Public Radio that the truck was conceived of as a symbol for the great white whale in Moby Dick, the dreaded, unfathomable beast that must be slain. We wanted to personify it as this giant, growling, breathing, roaring beast. To that end, Mangini edited whale sounds and bear growls into the mechanical shrieks the truck emitted during filming, giving it that bestial quality. But that's just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the effort and design that went into modifying this vehicle. The war rig that Charlize Theron's Imperator Furiosa joyrides in Mad Max began as a standard, all-wheel drive, 78-foot 18-wheeler. Guided by Tony Wright and Peter Pound's concept art, the design team tore this basic truck apart and stitched it back together with body parts ripped from other vehicles, as well as completely custom-made pieces to create the terrorizing vehicle from the movie. The team ended up creating 3 identical iterations of the war rig in order to meet filming demands, as well as a separate cabin for interior scenes. Substantial modifications were made to the body of the truck. Notably, the cab was moved back from its Tatra design position over the engine, and instead placed at the midpoint of the chassis. Said designers also built a custom front for the Tatra T815 to give it its distinctive and menacing face. They chopped up a 1940s Chevy Fleetmaster sedan, expanded its rear half, and combined it with the T815's cabin in order to augment passenger space in the back. For that extra tingle of peril, they gave the truck suicide doors. The driver's side door was adorned with a painting of a skeletal arm, as a reference to Imperator Furiosa's missing limb. Finally, the truck was outfitted with battle-ready Michelin XZL military tires. The interior of the Frankenstein Tatra T815 was a key filming location, and as such, had to be modified to the nines. Here, designers installed a customized, removable steering wheel and modified the center console to be decked out in an electrifying panoply of mad scientist dials, switches, and gauges. Then there are the weapons, consisting of 10 deadly firearms, situated in various strategic points around the cabin. Designers also fashioned a custom sunroof and a punk rock roll cage to complete the look. The modified Tatra T815s were first outfitted with a 275 horsepower air-cooled Tatra V8 engine, but once shooting commenced, the filmmakers realized that wasn't going to cut it. The engine wasn't strong enough to propel the burdensome beast across the rugged landscapes that were so essential to the film. And so, the design team set to work to procure a more powerful one, a 600 horsepower, water-cooled Dutz 1015 diesel racing engine, which graced the third iteration of the war rig truck. The Tatra truck were also modified with the addition of extra dummy engines to give a cinematic impression of even greater muscular force. So thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed taking a look at this movie star. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe to our channel, click that notification bell, and comment below. What did you think of the war rig? Need new parts for your rig? Check out our website at jackschromeshop.com, as we have a wide variety of products. If you can't find what you're looking for, just give us a call or send us an email and we'll help you find what you need. Thanks again guys for watching. I'll see you next time. And remember, if your rig don't shine, you don't know jack.